Welcome to Travel Talk, filmed at the Peachtree Rose Marketing Studios and hosted by the hotel guide publisher, Edward Leos.
Good afternoon, everybody. Edward Leos here, publisher of the Hotel Guide and your host of Travel Talk. I'm here with our editor-in-chief and actually a very good friend of mine, Jennifer Broom. I love the background. You have me so freaking jealous. I'm stuck in a podcast studio and you're tell everybody where you are right now.
Yeah, just so you know, the background is real. It is not a screensaver. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am currently standing on the MSC seashore. We are docked at Ocean Key. It's their private island. They came in and restored this entire 103-acre island. It was a sand extraction site. So if you can imagine that, an industrial sand extraction site that they have completely restored. It's such a huge sustainability story of what they've done here, bringing it back to this pristine island, bringing back some of the wildlife that's been able to say, hey, this is a place that's flourishing with lots of lush trees, and what they've done in the water as well. It's part of a 64-mile marine reserve, and they've gone in and helped to restore some of the coral reefs. So there's a lot of things that you can do. We're doing what's called a long call on a cruise ship. That means that you're getting an overnight experience. That is very unusual, especially in the Western Caribbean, or really anywhere in the Caribbean and the Bahamas, to get that on a cruise. Normally when you're on a cruise, you go, you get, maybe half day, maybe a full day, and then you kind of cruise on to the next spot. But getting that overnight experience means I get to enjoy sunset, and I also get to enjoy sunrise, get to enjoy the island at night. So I will say I am quite jealous of all the folks that I keep seeing out jet skiing and seeing kayaking and paddleboarding. Folks are snorkeling in those restored coral reefs. Lots of things to do. And then also some folks are just enjoying the ship. A couple of people that are in cabins around me, been chit-chatting with them. And, sometimes it's just that you just want to sit with a view. I mean, this view is not too shabby to look at, but kind of just you have that experience as well. And because you're in port longer, you have that luxury to enjoy and say, you know what, I'll go into the island at 3 o'clock this afternoon, or go and enjoy it at night, which is a unique experience that you don't normally get on cruises.
No, you don't. And I think when you were telling me that a little bit prior to us chatting, I found that to be rather unique, as you said. And it's really a cool aspect of that cruise line to be able to do that. So it sounds like they got a lot of great things happening for the fall time. We're turning into that fall season. Some of us are still very hot here in Texas, but they are people where fall is starting to happen. So any big things they have on tap as we're going into the fall and even the holiday season that you know of?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things, especially this fall, is just their deals. The deals that you can get on msccruises.com. I mean, there are some deals that are running, right around $200 per person. Now, they do multiple different itineraries. So, like, I came out of Port Canaveral. So I flew to Port Canaveral, flew to Orlando, did a quick, less than 40-minute drive to Port Canaveral, jumped on for a 4-night cruise, giving me that ability to come and enjoy a place like Ocean Key. Going to enjoy Nassau, Bahamas, and just to enjoy this ship on the MSC seashore. On board this ship, one of the things they have, a lot of the things they have would be, they have 6 pools. They have 18 different bars and lounges. They have 5 specialty restaurants. They have this whole area called Pirates Cove that's got all kinds of water slides and cool stuff. They have a kids area. They have so many little spots that if you just want to kind of tuck away as well and enjoy some solitude time, those are easy to find. I'll even tell you, in the sports bar, they had not only the fun bar with all of the TVs, but they have these areas that are kind of like little sports bar cubbies. So you can kind of sneak away and watch your favorite team and root on your team. And it's like your own little space in the sports bar. So some really unique things. They do have a lot of things that are coming for 2025. So great deals happening this fall. But in 2025, they are going to launch from Miami, the MSC World America. It will be the largest ship in their U.S. fleet. It's also going to have this like really cool ride that's going to go out and over the water. So I'm kind of curious about that. That will be doing a 7-night itinerary out of Miami, which they do 7-night itineraries out of Miami now. They also do a 7-night itinerary out of New York. But then the sister ship to this one that I'm on, the sister ship to MSC Seashore,
Mhm.
the MSC Seascape, is going to be moving to
Yeah,
Galveston, and that
great.
starts sailing from Galveston on a 7-night itinerary for the Western Caribbean. Start sailing in November 2025. And Edward, I have to tell you, I actually did the numbers. I ran like what the not a deal, not like looking at, okay, this is a
Yeah.
flash sale. This is the regular price. And it is less than $85 a day per person on that 7-night cruise out of Galveston starting November 2025.
Wow. That's an amazing deal. That just, I mean, well, obviously the picturesque background. You're talking about the stuff that you find on the ships nowadays. The last time I was on a cruise was 20 something years ago, so I know this the cruising has changed immensely over that time. But to be able to kind of go do that, I love the layover in the port is just a fantastic thing that they can bring to the table. Why do you think it is so? Something that our guests should to consider as well over the next besides the price, why do you think someone should go do a cruise with them?
I'll honestly tell you, I my initial reaction when I walked into my cabin was like, this cabin is so much bigger than other cruise cabins I've been in.
Mhm.
And it's not, look, I am not doing the top of the top, the
Yeah.
upper echelon, if you will, the type of cabin. I mean, it is a suite, so it does have a little bit more space, but I mean, kind of comparing to other things, I was quite surprised. One of the biggest things, and you're gonna laugh at this, but the shower. I can actually turn around in the shower. And if you've ever been on a cruise line, sometimes you walk
Yeah.
into the shower and you cannot move at
Gotta move.
all.
Yeah.
So having that little extra space, and just extra storage space. So
Mhm.
the rooms I think are a little bit bigger. The food selection is fantastic. The different restaurants, the entertainment. And then they have this thing called the MSC Yacht Club, which is kind of a luxury ship experience within a ship. A really unique experience where you can, if you do want that VIP treatment, they have
Yeah.
their own restaurant, their own cabanas and things that you get access to in that yacht club. So there is that if you want that little extra. But even just as a regular passenger, I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm getting the VIP
The
treatment
VIP treatment.
myself.
Well, VIP treatment alone, being able to move around in your shower is always a blessing. It's always a blessing right there. How many people are on the ship that you're at now? Do you know?
So I don't know the total number, but I will tell you one of the benefits of cruising in the fall, because that is the low season for the cruising industry, is that the ships are not as packed.
Yeah.
And so you do get a little bit more elbow room,
Yeah.
if you will, to enjoy some of the things. You can find that chair at the pool. You can find that seat at the bar. You can find a spot to sit down and enjoy some of the fabulous entertainment. I mean, I walked out of dinner last night and there was a gal singing, and I just sat and listened for a while. No problems finding a seat. So I think that that's one of like the benefits of
Mhm.
cruising in the fall. Not only do you get those, get the amazing itineraries for a little bit, or in some cases a lot less, because of the deals that might be going on, but you really do get less crowds. And it's also a great thing. So many schools are now doing these week-long fall breaks, and
Yep.
if you're looking for something to do, they do have some offers, some cruises where kids do get to cruise for free. So that's a
Yeah.
huge savings there. I think all that starts adding up when you're looking at, okay, if I'm just going to try to go to do a beach long weekend. Well, this is so much cheaper. And that includes even taking that flight to Port Canaveral and then jumping on one of those 3 or 4 night itineraries like I'm on. Really, you really do get a huge bang for your buck.
No, definitely. So as we're wrapping up here, what's the best way for people to kind of learn a little bit more about the cruise line that you're on?
So it is msccruises.com. You can go on there. They have all the flash sales that are happening. There's a lot more information about the itineraries that are available, especially if you want to take the new cruises on the Seascape
Yeah.
again, that starts November 2025. All that information's on there. And also, just so you know, they are going to be having some great deals coming on Black Friday and Travel Tuesday. So kind of already thinking ahead, as you're looking ahead to those shopping days as we
Yep.
get right after Thanksgiving, they're going to have some cool deals. I don't even know what they are yet, but I know that they're good.
No, I mean, cruising and just travel in general is just a good deal. That's when you're investing in yourself and bringing back those moments. So having that as an option for Black Friday is just getting me excited, because that's actually one of the things I was talking about doing in 2025 was a cruise, because it's been a long time since I've done one. And I think, looking at the different options that are out there and the affordability, you got people nowadays who are selling their homes and going on cruises and just being on that and doing that for their home now. So I appreciate you bringing us some updates from that beautiful scenery in the background. And I really hope that you get to enjoy it while we're over here in a podcast studio.
Yeah, I know. It's like my background beats your background by far.
Really bad. I mean,
I win on the background category.
it's a butt whooping. That's for darn
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
But again, thank you for kind of just being our editor in chief, and everyone that's out there, knows you and what you're doing. And this is a great indication of what's coming up with not only the hotel guide, but with this cruise line. I think there's some important options for all of our travelers out there. And I thank you for bringing that to us today.
Yep. You're welcome. See you later.
Perfect. For all of our readers, listeners, and followers, please continue to follow thehotelguide.com. Please like, share, subscribe. We will also put the the website address for MSC, the cruise line, on there so that people can follow that. And until then, travel, make memories. Until then, take care, and we'll talk soon.